Hey, it's Carl. How's it going? I wanted to do a little update about things that are going on, mainly because, as you all have probably noticed, especially if you follow me on Twitter, which I'm fairly certain all of you do, I would hope, I haven't been uploading this week, and that's mainly because last week was fucking nightmarish. I was like, oh yeah, I have the house to myself, I have the car, I can go do this and that and take care of shit, and work kicked my ass, depression kicked my ass, I didn't want to do shit, and the fucking substream Saturday didn't help, where the game that I was gonna play just decided to fall apart horribly. And then I was like, well, what do we play now? Oh, I don't know, there's like 2 people here. I was like, okay, guess we'll fucking do this another time. But it was not a great week last week, so I've been sort of on the DL, especially with uploads. I was just like, I don't feel like working on videos. Like Sunday night, I just realized, like, shit, I did recording and I didn't fucking edit anything for tomorrow. Fuck it, I'm gonna take the week off. I was thinking about it last week. I think I said on Twitter, actually, that I was thinking of just taking the week off, and I just like, fuck it, I'm going to, because I need the time to recuperate, because I'm fucking dying. That being said, though, I'm still working on, well, I'm still going to work on video stuff during this week. Still gonna record and edit and all of that to get videos ready. I don't quite know, like, I haven't done any editing yet. I was going to, and then I was like, you know what, like today I was going to, today's Tuesday, break the kayfabe. I was going to, today I opened up Movie Studio Platinum, and then I just went, you know what, let me do this update video, let me do this, let me get this out there with some shit, let's talk about some of this shit. So I'm still gonna like edit shit together and get that ready. This is gonna be the first thing that I edit, pretty much. I'm gonna edit together the next couple Prism videos, and then the Scooby-Doo-Doobity-Doobs, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, holy shit, Ultra Moon, and Breath of the Wild. I just keep like lumping Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon together into one entity, which they should have been Nintendo. Game Freak. Other than that, I still want to stream this week. I think that I might stream, I guess this is going up Wednesday, so Wednesday, I might stream tonight. Keep your eyes on Twitter, we'll see. We'll see what fucking happens, see where the wind takes us. I want to keep streaming more frequently, because I want to. I like streaming, it's fun, I enjoy it, and I also want to beat Persona 3, which I've been playing a lot of, and I'm still playing a lot of. And I would very much like to beat it and then do something else. Although I've been thinking of switching out some days, instead of just playing Persona 3, play some other games in between to just break up the monotony of playing just one fucking game. Because I know on stream I've just sort of been plowing through multiple games, especially longer games. Sorry, I got thirsty. Including like longer games, like I did fucking Paper Mario 1000 Year Door and etc, so on and so forth. I would like to just, I want to blow through a lot of games in my game library that are just way too fucking long to do full series of. Which is hilarious considering Breath of the Wild and Ultra Moon. But those definitely aren't going to be Skyward Sword levels, maybe, question mark. I mean, I'm already on the last part of like the last dungeon area, I guess, for Breath of the Wild. So that's going to take like, what? 3 or 4 videos, so probably like 1 session, maybe a session and a half to get that done, and then go to the DLC for the Master Trial, and then probably a DLC for the Champions, whatever the fuck, and then beat the game. Those 2 are probably going to take a while. Those 2 are going to take an amount of time. I know at least the fucking Master Trial will take a while. Ultra Moon is almost near the end of the main story. I was gonna say it's almost done. It's almost at the end of the main story. I plan on doing the Rainbow Rocket stuff. We'll see where the wind takes us with that. Because I'm sure, like, as soon as I beat the the Rainbow Rocket stuff is just like, all right, well, the series is over. There we go. There it is. I do have one special thing I might do at the end of it once the Rainbow Rocket shit's done. Other than that, not a hell of a lot more. But with streams, going back to streaming, sub badges. Look at these. Wrong side. Sub badges. Look at these. They're all over him, right? Yes. No. Shit. Sub badges. Look at these. Yeah. That's how my arm hurts really bad from doing that. I have these sub badges. You can see them in both the light and the dark. It looks good, kind of. I put them together on like Saturday. I just threw them together. I tried to find a font that would work with the C's on both sides, and then put the I. It looks pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Very hard work, but we have those. Those look very nice, very good. And if you sub and get the sub badge, you also get to join in on Subs Saturdays. Except they're probably going to go away. Now you might wonder what exactly I mean by they're going away. I mean sub only streams being on Saturdays. It being Sub Saturdays will probably go away, but sub streams themselves will stay. I just don't know when I'm gonna do them. I want to talk to more people and see how many subs we can get together on what nights, to be like, okay, so like once a week, maybe twice a month, like every other week, try to do a sub stream where we get as many people who are subbed together as possible to do different games. I have a whole different list of games I would like to do. I don't remember where I put it. I had like SCP Secret Lab, fucking... I can't remember more than that. SCP Secret Lab, Unturned would be fucking funny and stupid, and I would love to do that. Fucking, I don't know, Minecraft? Fuck me running. It's stupid, but... Ladies and gentlemen, ice cream. It's stupid to see like, oh man, let's do a little Minecraft thing, but you know, it would be fun. People wanted to do that. You know, different things you can do with that shit. You can do a Pixelmon thing. Pixelmon with subs. Everyone getting one type and just running with that would be very fun. I could definitely see that. But who knows? Anything goes. Any game's possible. Tabletop Simulator is a possibility. Golf with your friends is always on the table. I tried to do Left 4 Dead 2. I tried to figure out why the fuck Left 4 Dead 2 kept kicking me out of fucking games. It was pissing me off. I can't think of any other games. What was that one? Choice Chamber. Choice Chamber is another one I wanted to see about doing, but I'm not sure quite how to do that yet, because I don't want to just set my chat into sub-only mode, because that would suck. But a whole bunch of different games I'd like to play with subs, and I'd like to get as many subs in as possible to do them. Especially like with Monster Prom, to switch out people. I haven't done Monster Prom in a while. It's because my fucking voice kills me so badly. Even if I don't voice like every character, it just destroys me. Like I can talk for an hour straight in a recording session, no fucking problems. But for some reason with Monster Prom, it just kills me. Probably again because of all the different voices and ranges for voices. Yeah, no. Hey gamers, Super Interdimensional Prince here. But now let's talk about those videos, the videos that aren't going up this week. As you would imagine, like I said before, Breath of the Wild still going on. Will probably be a super fucking long series. I mean, what am I at right now? 46, 47, something like that. The next probably 4 videos will be the last, I guess, temple, the last sacred beast in the game to beat before going off to fight Ganon. But then I'm going to do the Master Trial, who God knows how many episodes that's going to take. And then the Guardian DLC shit, which I still have no idea anything about that other than the fucking motorcycle. I look like I'm jacking off. I'm just moving my hand up and down like this, with my hands like this for no fucking reason. I don't know why. But I plan on doing those DLCs. We'll see where the wind takes us. I keep saying that, but that's pretty much just because we'll see what happens. I don't think it'll be longer than 100 episodes, but it could always end up being over 100. And let me just say, some of the stress Some of the stress I've been going with is because I'm having fucking 4 series at once going. That was something I noticed when I've had the fucking Calamity LPs, just like doing a different game each day. It was like, I have like 5 different series going on. It sucked. It was awful. I fucking hated it. And now I'm just like, I have 2 Pokemon series, one of them being a full LP, along with another full LP, and then the Scooby-Doo shit, which, granted, that's gonna be over fairly quickly. There's only like fucking 4 levels in the game. You know. Not gonna try and milk that shit. But as soon as that one ends, I'm gonna see about going back to other games. Let me know what you guys want to see me play for You're On Plays. If you want me to go back to You're On Plays. Oh my god. What am I in fucking 2013? Let me know what you guys want to see me play for Calamity LPs. If you want to see me go back to like Dream Daddy, you want me to see me go back to Kirby's Adventure, which I plan on going back to anyway. If you guys want me to do Flip's Twisted World and suffer again. I mean, the game wasn't that bad, but I just got annoyed with that fucking castle level going on for goddamned ever. The Eureka 7 game, whatever, you know, whatever game you want me to go back to and play more of, if there are any that piqued your interest. Otherwise, I'll just find some other. I have so many other games. Like hold on. Like the only reason I started playing the Scooby-Doo game is because I went to my shelf of games, and I was like, okay, gang, which games would you like to see me play on the channel? You want to see Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo? You want to see the Addams Family on the NES or Star Tropics? I think that one's an RPG though. That's probably super long. You guys want to see Rugrats Search for Reptar? You want to see Fair Odd Parents Shadow Showdown? You want to see me do Breaking the Rules before I do this for Calamity LPs? You want to see more Eureka 7? You want to see more Eureka 7? So it's not like I don't have games to do for it. I've plenty. Trust me. That whole fucking bookcase right next to me, chock full of games that I still haven't fucking played, which is very upsetting. I have so many fucking games I still have to play. I still haven't beaten fucking Metal Gear Solid 5. I barely scratched the surface of that game. My nose is on fire. I just have some papers over there. I don't even know what the fuck they are. I think one of them's a Blue Apron thing. I don't fucking know, dude. There's so much shit on my floor. I don't even know. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Actually, I think that's the box for the eVolt driver. I just combined 2 words to make one that's not quite as good as either. If you've been paying attention, like some people out there, Sir Patchworth, just to call out, buddy, you may have noticed that I re-uploaded 2 videos. One of them was a Donkey Kong Country video from way back in the day, from the original LP, from that first fucking LP. I re-uploaded one of them. I don't remember which episode it was. And then a Other M video, specifically my favorite Other M video from the series, which was the magnificent, no, what was it? The Fantabulous Space Duck. The one where Medi just, with the clip that plays at the beginning of the Breath of the Wild videos with Medi in it. Who puts an owl on a space station? Sounds just like him. Play that back. Play him side by side. Who puts an owl on a space station? 1-to-1, no difference. No one can tell the difference. But I've been going through old videos, just going back and censoring some bad words that existed, because those times were different times with a different Carl who thought way differently than I do. Who was like, it's okay to say these things because my friends do and they don't mind it. And I'm like, you fool, you utter baboon. The world does not act this way. Mainly because I grew up and I realized that I shouldn't just sit here and say words for shock value to be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that. Because I realized that you can just sit here and say scringo bringo and someone will fucking crack up laughing. And then go, oh my dear sister, I come to scrape your porpoise. And someone will be like, That's funny. So if any of you happen to watch through any of those series before the year 2017. No, Skyward Sword was during 2017, wasn't it? God damn, that feels so long ago, but it really was not. It really fucking wasn't. But anyway, if you happen to watch through any of those old series and you hear something that is awful and offensive, I apologize. I truly and honestly apologize for how big of a fucking shithead I was, and sometimes still am, I will admit. I try to better myself and not be a piece of shit anymore. I do honestly, like, apologize if, like, I said something and you got... No, I can't. I was about to sit and be like, I'm sorry if I said something and you got offended by me saying it. No, that sounds shitty. That's what the Logan Paul does. I apologize if I said something that is offensive, and there's no good way to word it. There really is no good way to word it. I apologize for my shitty behavior in the past, and I plan on improving myself and not be that way, as I've been constantly trying to do over the years. I guess that's the right way to say it. It's like, I apologize for saying something that is... I apologize for me in the past saying something that is horribly offensive to many people because I am a piece of shit. How about that? That also kind of works. We'll find one. We'll workshop it. But talking about old videos, when I was watching through Donkey Kong Country and subsequently Other M, I was just like, oh my god, this is so fucking bad. So I'm gonna redo those. Me and Medi already recorded a good 2 hours of Donkey Kong Country together. This time with him actually playing alongside me. This time with actual game audio. For more than just the first 5 episodes, with not a fucking Rock Band microphone, as you can so clearly see by my beautiful $300 to $400 microphone that hurt my bank, but it making my ears go. But me and Medi are gonna go through Donkey Kong Country again, this time with him actually playing with me as Diddy. It's already a fucking nightmare. It's already fucking bad. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. We have a lot of good funny moments, but holy shit. We got stuck on... I'm not even gonna fucking say it. I can't even say it because you have to fucking see it to understand it. You have to see it and be like, what the fuck, to understand what the shit is. I think someone was like, are you thinking about doing Other M again? I was like, I already talked to Medi about it. He hates me for it. We're gonna do it. And I think Candy Langer jumped into the chat. He's like, oh boy, Other M, yay, Yandy Yanger, really yike, you games. I'm like, Candy, please speak with the English voice, not the Swedish. It's, oh my bad. I said I like to see the people play the shitty games. I join you play the Other M. I like it, yes. What the fuck was that? But I'm gonna do that again. See if I can get Medi and Candy in to redo Other M. That'll be fun. I'm going back and redoing those old shitty LPs. Speaking of old and shitty LPs, how about my first actual full LP of just me, myself, and I? One Piece Unlimited Adventure. I'm going back to that, baby. We're gonna fucking go through that game again. We're gonna 100% it again. 100% it. I mean, I'm more than likely off screen before I do the final boss shit, going to level up everyone's fucking moves to the point where it gets me to 100%, because leveling up moves on screen is just like grinding in Pokemon. No one really wants to fucking watch that. And then after Unlimited Adventure, I think I'm gonna roll straight into Unlimited Cruise. I really, truly, and honestly want to play One Piece Unlimited Cruise episodes 1 and 2. So I believe I have both of them legally, because they didn't come out in America. I actually bought a fucking disc from Europe and it didn't fucking work. I spent like fucking $50 on a fucking disc for Unlimited Cruise episode 1, Treasure Beneath the Waves from Europe, and it just didn't fucking work, and I was so fucking mad. But yeah, that's the shit that I'm planning on doing there. And I'm also planning on, now get ready for this, I mentioned it on Twitter and I mentioned it on Patreon. My patrons got to see the post about it first before anyone else. So If you want to see things early, get some early channel notices, hey, support me on Patreon. You can see all the early shit you could ever want. You can only do $1 and you still get a good amount of shit, you know? It's a pretty good deal if you ask me. Please, I need to buy a fucking car and I am broke as shit. Please help me. But speaking of things I plan on doing again, that's the one. I didn't follow it up. The Festival of Frights returns this year. For those of you who are not familiar with the Festival of Frights, allow me to fill you in. Festival of Frights is something I started in 2014 because I did it for 3 different years. I started it in 2014 as just like, what is a fun little Halloween-y thing I can do each October? I don't know why I'm looking at myself over here. The script is over here. What am I? It's not even a script. It's just a list of things to talk about. Like, what the fuck am I doing looking here? I'm just too handsome. I'm too handsome for myself. I just can't. I can't look away. Oh my god. I just smacked my microphone. Oh my god, this is fucking 25 minutes. Jesus, just fucking kill me. Festival of Frights is going to come back this year. Tony's working on the intro for it currently. I don't know how far he is on it. I hope it gets done before October. Oh, but it's coming along. I have a poll, which the link is in the description. It's on Patreon. You can vote for as many games as you want for the games you would like to see during it. I have a list. Not all of them are going to be during the Festival of Frights this year. Some of them will probably do fucking next year for it, but I just want to see which games are like the more popular ones to do this year that people would like to see. Granted, a good amount of them are just sort of, I guess you could say, underground games, like games that people don't really play that much, save for like maybe Bulb Boy and They Breathe. But I have at least 3 different games that, if I open fucking Notepad, I can remember what they are, that are basically confirmed that I'm going to play, and I can't mention one of them because it is a surprise. I think I mentioned it before somewhere, however. But let's see, yeah, I have, I'm planning on doing Left 4 Dead 2 with friends if I can get Left 4 Dead 2 fucking working correctly. Yume Nikki Dream Diary, because I did Yume Nikki 1 year. And a very special game that I'm planning on doing that's going to go up on Halloween Day. It's going to be the finale for the Festival of Frights. It's going to be hopefully pretty good. But I mean, we'll see. I just hope everyone enjoys it and they all like it and everything. You all like it. But the Festival of Frights this year, as I said in the update thing, is going, in the update post rather, it is going to, instead of being the whole month, it's going to be like the, not really the last 2 weeks, because October is weird this year. It's not like a full 2 weeks at the end. It's like 1 week and then it's the 29th, 30th, 31st. So I think I said I was going to start it on the 17th, the 19th. No, I think I said the 18th, so that it would be 2 weeks. It's gonna be the 18th, the 19th, maybe into the weekend. I'm not sure about that quite yet. I might do 18, like straight through 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, so on and so forth until the 31st. But I'm not 100% on that yet. I want to see what games people want to see first and what I can actually do first, because, you know, there's going to be a couple games that are going to be in multiple parts, so I just want to see where we can go from there. Festival of Frights isn't the only thing that's returned, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk about I Got Bored. Now, I know I haven't put out anything about I Got Bored or any other I Got Bored videos since the Rising Calamity happened. That's mainly because I've been trying to figure out what exactly to do with it. And what does that mean, you might ask? You might be like, what exactly do you mean you don't know what to do with it? And the thing is, when I started I Got Bored, I literally, when I started it, the thing that made me want to do it was sitting here going, I want to join Achievement Hunter. I need a series I could do that they would like to see. It would be popular, people would like it. And I turned around to the copy of Hey You Pikachu that I think a niece got me for my birthday one year. And I was like, I'll go play that game. I'll go record it. But I didn't want to do a full Let's Play of it, and I didn't want to just stream it, although I totally could have just streamed it. It would have been fun. But I was like, I want to record it. I want to do something with it. And then the idea started flowing together. I was like, how about a series where I just do it like this, edit it like this, sit down for like an hour, play the game, whatever. And I was like, but why do I sit down and play the game? Because I just went super out of focus. Because I got bored. It's perfect. I looked up on YouTube, make sure it was an existing series. It wasn't, and that's how I found the song by The Beautiful Word. I always mix up this Beautiful Word and Beautiful World. It's Beautiful Word. The song by Beautiful Word. I got bored. I was like, this is exactly what I was thinking of when I thought of an intro song for the series. Because I thought, like, well, like a Two Best Friends thing where it's like, ha ha ha, they talk about some shit. Like, here's this fun little cutesy intro thing, and then it's, look at this bullshit. That's my Matt impression. Hope you all liked it. And just fucking rolled into it. I was like, yes, this is perfect. This is awesome. And I just kept going with it, and I loved it. And then it started evolving into other things. I think around the time that I did the You Can Play This special, I was like, I can do a lot with this series. I can just do anything. And it started being less just sitting down and playing this game for an hour and then editing it up like this, and started being more, let's put in some live action shit. Let's do some stupid shit with this. Let's do the live action, the British Streets one. I was like, let's just do whatever. This is an experimental series. I can experiment with editing styles, with editing this and that. I can do anything with this. It's all on the table. I can just fucking do whatever. So it became less of me playing a game and editing it up the same way the Best Friends or like Super Mega does, I guess, now, and making it more of just an experimental series to try new shit out. I'm trying to articulate my hands on the screen instead of down here where no one can see it and they just see me doing this. But like in the period where I was like, well, I have to do this series of this video that I wrote myself into a corner with, which was I got bored of the truth. I ended up just being like, well, I want to do these style of videos. That was when I was like, I want to just stop doing Let's Plays. I want to just stop the channel. I just don't want to fucking keep going anymore. I don't enjoy this. And then I started doing the Euron Plays series, and I was like, I love this. The second I did that fucking Puffins video and I put it all together, I was like, I was in love with it. I was like, this video was great. I had so much fun, and I kept enjoying it, and I still keep on enjoying it. The fucking Scooby-Doo video? Hold on, this shit looks wrong. The fucking Scooby-Doo video and Prism. Focus, asshole. Fucking Prism is one of the strongest series I've ever done on this channel to date, hands down. Even with the boring episodes, it is still the strongest series on this channel by far. And Breath of the Wild. Again, like, even with episodes where it's just like nothing really exciting happens, or it's just me and Tony having slight conversation, it's still like, those are very strong series. They have such strong points in them. Even with SpongeBob has a lot of strong points, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the strong points are just in the beginning of series and not so much the further you get in. I don't know. No, Sunshine had some strong shit near the end. I'm rambling again, but now, like, I Got Bored as a more experimental series. I kind of want to focus it on just doing anything. Just fucking, like, do more sketch shit. Like, I come up with a stupid sketch I want to do, just do it. Just put it fucking out there. Just, like, under the name I Got Bored. Just put it there. I want to try a new series or something with this or that. Just put it on that, stick it out there, see if people like it. For example, I was thinking of doing like a, God, this is gonna be fucking embarrassing as shit to say. I was thinking of doing like a sort of cooking show-ish thing, kind of like what Brutal Moose does with Brutal Foods and all that shit, but like my way. You know, just like, oh yeah, another like just like a food thing. That would be fun, but I want to like do at least maybe 1 or 2 I got bored videos with that before deciding on anything. See what people think about that, and then put it out there, like actually, to see how people feel about it and how they enjoy it. Whatever. I'm going around in circles with this thought, but I just wanted to do that stuff and try out new things with that. However, there's one drastic thing about I got bored now. This is the big change for it, besides what I just talked about. Like, I'm still gonna have games on it. It's just not gonna be as game focused. If there's a sketch I want to do that's like based around a game, then I will do that. Same thing if it's like like I want to do a sketch about fucking Scooby-Doo or something. Sure, let's go and do that. But like I'm still gonna have like maybe get friends together, we get drunk, we play Mario Kart or some shit, Mario Party, and put it up on there instead of on Calamity LPs. You know, just, I got bored, me and some friends play this, or I got bored, me and Medi play a shitty MMO. That I want to do more of, because that's always a fun time. But the one other major thing about I got bored is that it will no longer be on this channel. The original videos are staying where they are on this channel, but from now on, the I got bored videos are going to be on the other channel, not the archive channel, the Calamity Carl channel, the one that I still have to do shit for. So I got bored is going to be there instead of here. It's going to be on the Calamity Carl channel. You can go there right now. It is what Euron's thoughts and all that were on. I think they're still up there, and I'm going to keep them there, along with my old shit, which is still there, which is mainly just the vocalist version of Colors by Flo, and a shitty little video I made of a part in One Piece in the Thriller Bark arc where Usopp just goes like, "Aah!" when he sees Perona floating out a window. I don't know why I made that video, but it makes me fucking laugh. Maybe that's why, because it made me laugh, and it still does, which is funny because it's so bad. But speaking of the Calamity Carl channel, let's talk about some shit about that now, won't we? Bark, bark. Bark, bark. So as far as like the Calamity Carl channel goes, I've been thinking of doing a bunch of different things. I think I tweeted out before like a picture of stuff that I was thinking of doing. Like, one of the first videos I want to do for it absolutely is redoing my review of Plastic Beach, the album by the Gorillaz, because that was one of the first videos with my own voice that I had ever put out there, especially a review type video. It was the first one I ever put out. It's still up on the other channel. It is on private now because I am ashamed of it. So I want to go back. I'm going to compare my old review to how I feel about it now. Just review the album with that going on with it. So it's going to be an interesting thing. I also want to talk about, let's see, I had A Hat in Time, Super Mario Odyssey, Cuphead, Skyward Sword. Just go back and talk about a bunch of different games that I want to talk about, like ones I've played, ones I like, ones I fucking hate. But not just games. I want to talk about movies too. Just, again, anything goes. I'm talk about like the Super Mario Bros. Movie, because I unironically really love that movie a lot. I love that one fan Twitter account that whenever I mention it on Twitter, they tweet at me, "Trust the Fungus," and it's so good. I love them. The Scott Pilgrim movie, I did a review on that a long time ago with the Euron series. I still hate. Yeah, a bunch of different movies, like the Death Note movies, Kubo and the Two Strings, yada yada, so on, so on. Anime. I want to talk about Shokugeki no Soma. I want to talk about Great Teacher Onizuka, The Ancient Magus' Bride. I fucking love that. Urahara. Oh my god, I forgot Urahara even existed. Fuck. I want to talk about One Piece. I remember doing One Piece retrospectives a long time ago. I want to do a fucking One Piece breakdown of each arc and how I feel about it. Honestly, it's gonna be a fucking challenge. It's gonna be awful. There's Tommy Galaxy, which is one of my absolute favorite series of all time. And just a bunch of others. Just a whole fucking list there. And I want to talk about some other things, like why exactly ukulele disappointed a lot of people. That was one that I thought would be an interesting topic to talk about, with my own thoughts about it, along with why I think everyone really shits on the game, even though there are people who say they like it, and how they kind of have a thing in common with the thought process of that. So that'll be an interesting talk. And also I wanted to redo the one video I did for Your Aunt's Thoughts, which is still up there. You can watch it here. You hear the little title thing that popped up like at least once before in this video for the Patreon link. I wanted to talk about the oversaturation in online entertainment, which is still definitely a very prominent issue today. But I wanted to go back and revisit that topic, especially today with as much shit as there is now. Just fucking go back into that and dive headfirst into that cesspool of thought processes. However, I know that I won't be able to do all of these videos all the time. So it's like, while doing like Let's Play recordings, or editing rather, like I could just spend Sunday doing that. I could just sit down on a Sunday or a Saturday if Sunday's not available and just edit the shit out of videos for the whole week and just have them done and put them up. But these, however, since they require so much more time than the Calamity LP, well, they'll require the same amount of editing as Calamity LPs, but twice the length of a regular LP. So maybe they might just be the same length. So it's gonna be like me sitting here splicing up all these different fucking thoughts and this and that into all of this fucking mishmash shit into a video. So those are going to be irregular uploads. It'll happen once every now and then until I start figuring out a good balance between videos for the LP channel, videos for the Calamity Carl channel, my own personal job, and my own personal life. Just juggling all of those things together and seeing how I can work it all into itself without overworking myself, which will be fun, because that's a lot of work. So just seeing how that'll go and how that shit will do. And like I said, like I don't know why I fucking listed it again right here. Like I got bored being hosted there. It means more fun and creative stuff can be done. Yeah, talk about some of the anything ideas. I already did that. Why did I put it down there? I wrote it like fucking 40 minutes. 44 minutes. And for the final thing, listen guys, I still want to do the Calamity Cast. I've always wanted to do a podcast and just have it going. I really want to do a podcast. I kind of really wanted to do an anime review podcast. I messaged Creed about it. Like, I would love to do one with Creed because I respect his opinions on anime more than most other people that I know. And I would just like to do that, but I don't think he was down for that because he's a coward. But the Calamity Cast, I still don't have a fucking clear idea for it. I'm just gonna grab people and sit down and talk about bullshit, but trying to like get people together and then trying to find things to talk about without there being a central focus to this podcast is kind of a Herculean task in my eyes. It's just like, man, getting people together and be like, well, we're gonna talk about for this. It's like, I could just make the Calamity Cast a fucking manga podcast with different people coming on, but there's no way that everyone's gonna be like, I'm gonna watch this thing, I'm gonna look at this thing and talk about all that, you know? So it's just gonna be me and a bunch of people talking about shit. I don't know when that's gonna start. It'll start at some point whenever I can get enough people around, probably like at least 2 or 3 other people to sit down and record this. We'll figure it out. We're getting there. So I apologize for this video being as fucking long as it is. This was a lot of shit, and I just sort of kept going off on fucking tangents. But there's a lot of things happening here. So hopefully you guys are excited to see what happens in the future. I hope you guys don't mind me not uploading this week. Again, I'm going to try and stream tonight. I guess it's Wednesday at the time this is uploaded. I'm going to try to stream tonight with Persona 3. Videos will return next week. Festival of Fright starts October 18th. 18th? I think I said the 18th. I'll fucking correct it in post if I'm wrong. I got bored on the other channel. Sub badges on Twitch. Support me on Patreon. I don't know. Hey, if you're coming here and this is the first video of mine you've seen, thank you for coming by. Please consider subscribing if you like this stupid video and my comedy and me. Well, seriously though, I am dying. I am in dire need of support. Oh boy, howdy. How do I end videos? Again, I've been doing this 8 years and I don't know how to end videos. Y'all want to see me lick my fucking feet? Hold up. Get some hot foot action for y'all going on here.